I have lived in a kind of solitude no human mind was built to withstand. People look at the Sentry and see a god glowing, impossibly powerful, untouchable. But what they never see is the silence that follows me everywhere I go. The kind of silence that presses against your bones, settling into every thought until you begin to wonder if you were ever meant to exist at all. I wasn't always like this. Once there was light inside me, hope, direction, purpose. I believed strength came from power, from the ability to protect others, from the feeling of being needed. But with every day that passed, the truth grew harder to ignore. You can be surrounded by millions and still feel completely alone, the kind of alone that crawls under your skin, the kind of alone that whispers to you when the world sleeps, the kind of alone that asks over and over if you disappeared, who would really notice? People don't understand the nature of my loneliness. It's not born from isolation, it's born from fear. Fear of what I might become, fear of the darkness that hides inside me, fear that the very thing that makes me powerful is also what will destroy everything I love. The void waits inside me, always watching, always whispering, always reminding me that no matter how strong I pretend to be, my greatest enemy shares the same heartbeat I do. Imagine living every second with the knowledge that the worst version of yourself is just a breath away from taking over. Imagine feeling your own thoughts twist against you. Imagine knowing that letting your guard down just once could mean losing everyone you care about. That is my solitude. Not quiet, not peaceful, but suffocating. And here's the part I want you to understand, because maybe you felt a smaller version of what I live with. Depression doesn't always look like darkness. Sometimes it looks like a smile forced into place. Sometimes it sounds like I'm fine. Sometimes it feels like being the strongest person in every room and still feeling like you're about to break. You don't need cosmic power to feel the weight I carry. You don't need a monster inside you to understand the fear of losing control. You don't need to fight the void to know what it's like to battle your own mind. If you've ever felt invisible, if you've ever felt like you're drowning behind your own eyes, if you've ever felt like you're a danger to yourself without knowing why, then you know my world better than you think. So listen carefully. You're not weak because you struggle. You're not broken because you feel alone. You're not a burden because your mind is heavy. Even a being of light like me, with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, can crumble under the weight of silence. Don't face your darkness alone. Don't pretend you're okay when you're unraveling inside. Don't let the world convince you that asking for help makes you fragile. I learned this too late. You don't have to. People believe power protects you from pain. But the truth is, the stronger you are, the more dangerous your mind becomes when it starts to collapse. My mind is a battlefield, not of heroes and villains, but of versions of myself fighting for control. There's the Sentry, the symbol of hope, the light, the strength people cling to when their world breaks. And then there's the other one, the voice that seeps through cracks in my thoughts, the shadow made of everything I fear, everything I deny, everything I refuse to confront, the part of me that whispers, "You're not enough, you're losing control, you don't deserve to exist." People call it the void. I call it the truth. I never wanted to face. Depression feels like that. Like a second self living in your ribs, waiting for you to slip. A version of you that doesn't want to destroy the world, just you. It doesn't scream. It doesn't roar. It whispers. Soft, gentle, convincing, until the whisper becomes the only voice you hear. Some days, being the Sentry feels like holding up a collapsing sky. Some days, being the Sentry feels like a performance, one smile away from shattering. Some days, I ask myself if I'm protecting the world, or if I'm just keeping the void from breaking free. And still, despite the fear, despite the weight, despite the nights where the silence becomes so loud I can barely think, I stand. Not because I'm invincible, not because I'm unbroken, not because I don't feel the claws of depression digging into my thoughts. I stand because a single truth remains. The part of me that wants to keep going is still louder than the part that wants to disappear. And if I can hold on to that, with a mind that fights itself every waking second, then you can too. So listen closely, because this is the closest thing to a hero's truth I can give you. You don't have to be whole to keep moving. You don't need perfect thoughts to keep trying. You don't need to win the battle against your mind every day. You just need to refuse to surrender to the voice that tells you you're nothing. You matter more than you think. Your existence weighs more than your silence. Your survival is proof that the darkness inside hasn't won. And if a man like me, split in two, burning at the edges, lost between light and shadow, can find a reason to keep breathing, then you, listening to this now, can find yours. Even the brightest light trembles. Even the strongest mind cracks. Even the sentry feels the cold grip of the void. But here we are, still standing, still fighting, still choosing to stay, even when the darkness begs us not to. Hold on. You're not as alone as you think.
I hear the silence in the sky, a place where no one dares to climb. The higher that I learn to fly, the further I fall out of time. I see the world beneath my feet, sees the weight I bear. A God alone, a heart that bleeds, a crown of power built on fear. Every scream is far below, every hope too small to hold. They call me savior when they fall, but fear my shadow when I'm near. They want the strength they climb to cost. They want the hero, not the fear. I hear the void inside the dark, a whisper rising in my mind. It knows the truth I can't outrun. A God alone is half alive. Every heartbeat shakes the ground round. alone above the world tonight, falling from the place they praise. I'm the ghost they hope to guide, but turned away from when afraid. I'm the light they'll never see, a lonely God that shouldn't burn. I stand above the clouds again when no one dares to follow. The weight of silence fills my head, it's loud enough to swallow. I see the world in tiny sparks, but none of them can reach me. 1,000 voices in the dark, and all of them deceive me. Every time I try to stay, the void begins to rise. So I pull myself away before it takes my mind. There's no one left in my sky. Cannot speak. I try to hold the light inside, but darkness claws behind my eyes. The more I try to stay alive, the more a part of me just dies. Every step into the day feels closer to goodbye. So I drift further, so they won't see me lose the fight. There's no one left in my sky. No hand to hold, no place to hide. I burn alone each time I fly, afraid my heart won't survive. There's no one left to hear me cry, just echoes fading as I fight. There's no one left in my sky. What if the monster that I fear is everything I am? What if the light I try to guard was never mine to stand? What if the world I fight to save is safer when I fall? What if the only way to love is not to live at all? There's no one left in my sky. No truth to chase, no wrong to right. I burn the fractures in my chest, a storm I can't contain. They say I'm built to save the world, but all I feel is pain. I fly above the shattered clouds where every thought turns gray. I'm trapped between the man I was and what I am today. The silence cuts like metal, pressing hard against my mind. I'm losing all the battles that I'm fighting deep inside. I'm screaming in the silent sky, where no one is, where no one tries. A God alone who can't deny the fear that grows behind his eyes. I'm breaking but I still can't cry, a faded spark that can't survive. I'm screaming in the silent sky, in the silent sky. They want the hero, not the truth. The cracks beneath my skin. They praise the light I hold above, but fear the void within. I feel my heartbeat turning sharp, my shadow pulling tight. The more I try to hold my soul, the more it slips from sight. I hear the darkness whisper, calling me to let go. The monster growing quicker than the men they think they know. I'm screaming in the silent sky, when no one hears, when no one tries. A God alone who can't deny the fear that grows behind his eyes. I'm breaking but I still can't cry, a fading spark that can't survive. I'm screaming in the silent sky. Screaming in the silent sky. What if I'm not meant to live? What if I'm too strong to stay? What if saving them from me means tearing my whole soul away? What if every time I fly, I'm closer to the end? What if the only thing I am is just the void's last friend? I'm screaming in the silent sky, a dying star they glorify. They want the light I can't reprise, a fractured heart they can't revive. I'm falling but I still can't cry, a ghost of hope I can't deny. I'm screaming in the silent sky. I'm screaming in the silent sky. There's something crawling through my veins, a quiet whisper in the dark. It speaks my fears, repeats my shame. and feeds the fractures in my heart. I try to drown it out with light, but shadows bloom beneath my breath. I feel it rising when I'm weak, a sleeping god that smells of death. Every time I close my eyes, it finds a way to slip within. A second voice, a darker mind, a void beneath my skin. The voice beneath my skin is calling me again. It knows the cracks I'm in, it knows where I have been. I fight but never win, it lives where I began. The voice beneath my skin may be my only friend, may be my only friend. It tells me truths I fear are real, that I'm alone in every way, that every soul I try to heal will burn the moment I decay. It says I'm destined to collapse, a ghost pretending to be whole, a shattered god without a map, a fracture stitched into a soul. Every time I fly too high, it drags me down again. A shadow carved behind my eyes, the void beneath my skin. The voice beneath my skin is calling me again. It knows the cracks I'm in, it knows where I have been. I fight but never win, it lives where I began. The voice beneath my skin may be my only friend. What if the darkness isn't wrong? What if the silence makes me strong? What if the thing I fear the most is everything I can't let go? What if the truth I'm running from is that the monster I've become was always waiting in the end? My shadow dressed as my best friend. The voice beneath my skin won't let me rise again. It waits for me within the start of every sin. A war I can't begin, a fate I can't rescind. The voice beneath my skin is where my fears have lived. Feel the distance growing cold, a quiet grave inside my chest. I try to fight the undertow, but every breath becomes a test. They once believed I'd save them all, a shining hope they prayed to crown. But now I hardly hear their calls. I'm just a ghost above the ground. And every time I fall apart, the darkness waits to take its bell. I hear it crawling through my heart. No one can save me now. No one can save me now. I'm drifting through the sky alone, a broken god without a vow, a fading light with shattered bones. I tried to rise but don't know how. I'm sinking through myself somehow. No one can save me now. They see the power in my hands, but never see the cost I pay. The more I try to understand, the less of me I keep each day. The void is whispering again, a quiet death behind my eyes. I try to fight, but in the end, I'm losing pieces every time. And if I fall into its arms, there's no return. I don't know how. I feel my soul becoming scarred. No one can save me now. No one can save me now. I'm drifting through the sky alone, a broken god without a vow, a fading light with shattered bones. I tried to rise but don't know how. I'm sinking through myself somehow. No one can save me now. What if the truth I'm scared to see is that this pain was meant for me? What if I'm not supposed to heal? What if the darkness is what's real? What if the hero that they praise was never mine, was never saved? What if the only truth I found is I'm too lost to turn around? No one can save me now. The fall is quiet, slow and deep. The sky is just a borrowed crown for someone far too dark to keep. I'm reaching out but don't know how. I fade before the world allows. No one can save me now. No one can save me now. try to breathe, but every night my heart grows quieter and cold. I see reflections in the sky of who I was before the storm. But now the wind just passes by, a distant ghost I can't reform. And every time I try to feel, the world reminds me I'm unknown. The truth I never learned to heal. Maybe I was born alone. Maybe I was born to be alone. A star that burns but never glows. A broken soul without a home. A living myth that no one knows. I try to love but only roam. Through empty skies I've always flown. Maybe I was born to be alone. They see the hero in the flames, but never see the ash behind. They praise the power in my name, but never touch the fractured mind. I hold the world inside my hands, but can't hold on to anyone. And as the silence understands, I fade away when day is done. And if I fall into the dark, no voice will lift me from the stone. No hand will reach into my heart. Maybe I was born alone. Maybe I was born to be alone. A star that burns but never glows. A broken soul without a home. A living myth that no one knows. I try to love but only roam. Through empty skies I've always flown. Maybe I was born to be alone. What if the light they worshipped was only hiding who I am? What if the pain they never saw was written in the sky like sand? What if the life they want for me was never meant to be my own? What if the only truth I see is that my soul was built alone? Maybe I was born to be alone. Got too heavy to atone. A fading echo carved in stone. A heart that's never truly known. I tried to stay, but time has shown I'm just a life I can't postpone. Maybe I was born to be alone. Maybe I was born to be alone. Something's crawling through my thoughts. A shadow reaching for my spine. I try to fight it, but I'm caught. It pulls me where the dark aligns. I feel the tremble in my hands, a quiet fear I can't describe. The world below me understands that even gods can't always rise. The silence grows, it cuts like glass, a whisper I cannot avoid. I'm fading fast, I'm sinking past, losing myself to the void. I'm losing myself to the void, a terror I cannot destroy. The man I was is now a noise, a fading echo I can't avoid. I scream but no one hears the sound, I break but never hit the ground. I'm losing myself to the void. It knows the pieces I conceal, the fears I buried long ago. It drags them out until I feel that I'm too hollow now to grow. I see reflections turning black, the hero fading into dust. Each step I take, it pulls me back. A war I lose because I must. The truth is sharp, I can't deny. No matter how much I avoid, my sanity begins to die. Losing myself to the void, I'm losing myself to the void, a terror I cannot destroy. The man I was is now a noise, a fading echo I can't avoid. I scream but no one hears the sound, I break but never hit the ground. I'm losing myself to the void. What if the dark I fight is everything I am? What if the truth inside was never in my hands? What if the fear I chase is just my only voice? What if I cannot face the world without this void? I'm losing myself to the void, a truth I never could destroy. The hero breaks, the light is coy, the heart becomes what it avoids. I fall but never touch the sky, I fade though I still seem alive. I'm losing myself to the void. I'm losing myself to the void. I feel the quiet in the air, fading warmth beneath my skin. I try to shine, I try to care, but all the light just caves within. I see the world I swore to God, a fragile dream I couldn't keep, and every truth I thought was hard is softer now than what I bleed. And as the darkness fills the sky, I see the story left untold, a final spark that meant to die, the last light I'll ever hold. This is the last light I'll ever hold, a dying flame that burns alone, a hero's heart grown faint and cold, a truth too heavy to be known. I rise, I fall, but lose control, a fading soul with no way home. This is the last light I'll ever hold. They praise the battles I survived, but never saw the wounds inside. They loved the hope I kept alive, but never heard the nights I cried. I held the sky upon my back, but never knew a place to stand. And now the stars are turning black, a final storm I can't withstand. And every vow I tried to keep is crumbling as the dark unfolds. I'm just a guy too tired to weep, the last light I'll ever hold. This is the last light I'll ever hold, a dying flame that burns alone, a hero's heart grown faint and cold, a truth too heavy to be known. I rise, I fall, but lose control, a fading soul with no way home. This is the last light I'll ever hold. What if the power that they praise was never meant to make me whole? What if the world I tried to save was just the weight that broke my soul? What if the darkness wasn't wrong? What if it's where I still belong? What if the silence is the cost of showing light in worlds so lost? This is the last light I'll ever hold, my final breath against the cold, a story written never told, a heart too fragile to be bold. I fade away from sky to stone, a fallen star they can't console. as though